Hi there and welcome to the Neunaber Frequently Asked Questions section. I am Leonard J, and I'm here to answer all your questions about Neunaber pedals and all of that fun stuff. So today's question has to do with the Iconoclast, and that is one I've been seeing quite a bit actually. It's do you have to use this pedal with the effects loop of your amp or with a dedicated preamp like the Ethos or something like that to make it sound good? And in my opinion, no, of course not. You can make this thing sound pretty darn good on its own. Maybe add a little bit of overdrive for some grit, but you can get some killer sound. So let's just do just that right now. I have my Iconoclast, I have it plugged into my computer, and I got my Klon Centaur. Let's see what everything sounds like just with the knobs all the way up at noon. Not a bad start. Let's go make it a little bit more exciting. First thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to get rid of all those mids right in the middle. It'll kind of clear up everything, bring out the lows, bring out the highs. All right, it's beginning to sound a little bit nicer. Let's go move on to the computer. So what I'm going to do is we want to make this whole thing a little bit smaller. We get rid of some of the lows, get rid of some of the highs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to deactivate the fizz on the high adjust, and that just gets rid of all of that garbage on the top. Gets rid of that grating kind of sound. Let's hear what that sounds like. Oh, beginning to sound really good. And on the other side, we're going to go to the lows, and we're just going to get rid of the, a little bit of the stuff, maybe 120 hertz. So you can see that the waveform's getting smaller. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to compensate by boosting the low here, and it'll just raise that right up there. Oh, there we go. Let's see what that sounds like. Oh, that's sounding really good. Let's maybe a little bit higher. There we go. 120. There we go. And I'm going to put a little bit more up there. Great. So what I'm hearing right now is I still want to lose a lot more mids. Guitar amplifiers actually don't really have a lot of energy there, and it brings out a lot of the characteristics of that electric sound. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get an EQ over here, and I am just going to give myself a big cut at maybe, let's say, I don't know, 740. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm just going to dip a lot. Just boom, big fat. Give ourselves a big scoop. Let's see what that sounds like. Oh, there you go. We lost a lot of volume, but we're getting a lot more evenness. I do want to get a little bit more magic in 2K, so I'm going to open up another EQ over here, and I'm just going to get myself that 2K back. Here we go. Here, close enough. Let's raise it up. There we go, just to even out that chain a little bit. Oh, sounds nice. I'm going to lower the highs a little bit more, cut a little bit more, raise a little bit more lows. Oh, and before you know it, we have a pretty good tone. Let's go to the dynamics, and I'm going to give myself a little bit more sponginess in my attack here. Here we go. Nothing too extreme, just enough to give myself that nice touch. There we go. Go to the output, make up some of that gain that we lost. Now, last but not least, we're going to add the Klon Centaur to give us some of that sandpaper and energy, and let's see what we ended up with. That's pretty good. We didn't put very much time into it, and we still got a pretty darn good tone. So yes, you can get some cool sounds out of that Iconoclast. Put it into your computer, do a little experimenting, and see what you come up with. That being said, keep your questions coming. I'll see you all soon. Take care, and goodbye.